The absolute rag that is Variety has joined Rolling Stone in leaving Sinners off their top 20 list for 2025. And I think it's time to have a very blunt conversation about why Variety is doing this. We all know Variety was the first publication to downplay the massive success of Sinners in its debut weekend. Variety got embarrassed by the backlash to that. They got embarrassed when this film made $367 million. I will say, when it comes to year-end lists, art is subjective. People like what they like. When it comes to professional critics like this, putting together lists, they're probably watching maybe 150 to 200 movies per year. When it comes to Variety, their top 20 article was comprised of two separate lists from their two top critics, one from Peter DeBruge, who also gave 10 honorable mentions, and one from Owen Gleiberman. The thing is, when it comes down to it, these lists are not like chock full of obscure stuff that we're simply not seeing, and neither was Rolling Stone's. For example, on Owen's list, we have Weapons at 8. I've said before, I don't think the quality of writing is here for Weapons to be a movie that is thought about in the year 2026. I think it is just a fine, fun movie. We had Lurker at 7, which I think is good. It's very derivative of a lot of other things. I think it's a fine movie. When it comes to Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning at 6, this is where I stop taking you seriously. I think this movie is two sequences. It's a sequence in the submarine, and it's the sequence on the plane. Those are both really well done, really nice pieces of stunt work. The rest of this movie is a fucking overly long, ridiculous, overwrought, exposition-filled slog. Again, this is not a movie that has any cultural staying power. Glancing over at Peter's list at 5, we have 28 Years Later. In Peter's honorable mentions, we have Jay Kelly. These two men had one battle after another at 3 and 1 respectively. Rolling Stone had it at 1. These people like to see, an older white man who's building a hotel in Israel be put forward as a revolutionary, and the black women in the movie kind of get to take a back seat to Leo, right? And that's a good movie to these people. When black actors are front and center in a movie written and directed by a black man about the black experience in the South at this time, then it's not as impactful. Why is that? That's not me saying One Battle is not a good movie. I really enjoyed it, but I find it funny that people who find this so poignant, right, so memorable, have no respect for Sinners. Rolling Stone has the fucking Phoenician Scheme at 17. I thought this was a slog. I thought it was sometimes funny when it used him properly. They made a change with his character. The movie goes all the way downhill from there for me. You have Frankenstein at 19, and Rolling Stone also had Weapons at 20. In what world is Weapons superior to Sinners? Is anyone out there thinking that this was a better movie than Sinners? I saw when it was just Rolling Stone, I thought maybe they were just trying to be provocative by leaving it off, but now we've seen Rolling Stone and Variety, and I'm curious if this is a pattern we're going to start to see develop.